Yeah. So before going to the next topic, did you guys understand the previous topic? It is nested functions. Give me a thumbs up. Uh, and everyone on your videos, and give me a thumbs up. I don't need the reaction. I need the video thumbs up. Even the video
Uh,
thumbs.
so, just a second. So, like, if we want like, the functions inside a function to, like, run, then the outer function, we have to run it first, right?
Yeah.
Then, if I want only, like, any one of the function inside to, like, run, then I should only call that function, right?
Yeah. You'll have to call
Like,
the
here
function
now.
inside the function though. Yeah.
So after like main calculate, after I call that function, I can call either add or subtract, right?
Yeah. I mean it. So wait. I'll explain it. I guess. Yeah. 1 second. Uh, yeah. So here we have an option. So here we have an option. So 1 second. Yeah. So here we have an option. So if you want only the first function, that is the function add to run, so we can just call add. I mean, we can just call add and we can delete this line. So then the subtract function won't run. And if you want only the subtract function to run, you can just call that. So here we can't use the subtract function out of the outer function because it does not accept it because it's a local variable. And this, well, this I mean, function is not a global variable, but it's not a local variable either. So I mean, the function you can call it as a global variable, but it's not a variable to be exact. It's a bunch of line. So you can call it as local functions and global functions. Yeah. Is this topic clear? Give me a thumbs up in the video. I don't need the reactions.
Yeah, we understood. Ashish, did you understand?
Yes.
Okay, guys, videos need to be on, and I need to have a real, I mean, reaction. I don't need the Zoom reactions. Okay. Joseph. Okay, Ashish has done. You has done. Yuan, Payal, did you understand? Give me a thumbs up if you did. Yeah, Payal did. Yuan is okay. What about Dhanlakshmi, Payal, and Sana? Okay, Payal already done.
Yeah.
Dhanlakshmi. Okay. Whose video was not working? Was it Dhanlakshmi or?
No, my video is not working. Has
Okay, that's fine. Okay, we'll go to our next topic that is functions inside an argument. Yeah. So, um, this time who will explain? Okay, does anyone know what an argument is? If you do, please come forward and explain it for the others. What is an argument? I think this is one of the topics which you learned at the starting when you first started learning about functions. So this is something which is a core thing you're supposed to know. What is an argument? I mean, try to understand the slide and try to explain it. You can kind of understand what it is if you just read this slide. Does anyone want to give a try?
Or you can choose.
Oh,
You
okay.
can choose.
Um, who haven't I called yet? Called Ashish a lot of times. Okay, Yuga. What do you think
Solutions
that?
are available. Mm,
Huh?
I'll just 1 minute. Just I'll read it, then I'll say what I think about it.
Okay. Um, just randomly guess. It does not matter if it is correct or not.
Mm.
Argue. Where do you think argument is inside this line? In this line, argument is somewhere.
Like in the second line, print a funk hello.
Okay, it is in the first line. It is in the first line. It says. So where is the argument in the first line?
In def section. D.
Okay. So good try, good try. But an argument is the thing which is inside the brackets. So okay, I'll ask someone to explain it in a better way. Tanishka, can you explain what an argument is in simple terms?
Okay, in the last class, we actually learned this. The parameters that we use in a function. So don't worry about this code. Just think. I gave you an assignment to split the bill. Do you remember that? To split the bill among the group of
Yeah, yeah.
friends. Yeah. So there, so if you're creating a function and then you're using the like arguments, right? Keyword arguments, arbitrary arguments. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Keyword arguments and arbitrary arguments. So you don't know how many number of like arguments are there, so that's why you use the star symbol, right? So the parameters that you use in the function, so you can like define it when you call the function. That's arguments. Did you guys get it?
Could you explain once again, Thanishka?
Yeah. Others, did you understand? Nobody understood? Because we learned about keyword arguments and all in the last class. If you're okay, Ashish, you understood. Can you explain it then?
So last class we learnt about that keyword arguments. So they are the arguments when we have lot of like lot of variables, but we need to choose only we have a specified variable when we have to choose.
No,
In
you
keyword
just you just explain what's argument, not keyword argument, just argument.
argument like uh, parameters.
Mm.
The parameters when we use like it's inside the brackets.
It's
The
inside the bracket. Like you assign some variable to it, like they are actually not variable, they are arguments. And while when you call the function, you give their value.
yeah.
So that's arguments. Did you guys understand now? Like, don't worry about this code because here the arguments are functions itself. So you might get confused.
Okay,
Did you understand? Yeah.
you can go on. You can go on. I'll check it.
Yeah, I finished it. Did you guys understand? Are you guys sleeping? You have to respond.
Yeah, we understood.
Okay. Yeah, you can continue.
Okay, so since you guys are new with arguments, I guess we'll have to brush up with arguments once more. Tanishka already brushed it up, so we'll do this concept later so that you guys can. I'll explain arguments too. After that, we'll come with this function, but before that, we can do lambda functions because that does not need any pre-requirements like we don't need to know about arguments and stuff in this. So lambda function is very simple. It is almost like it's the easiest function you can say. So normally for defining a function, we have to use define function, then we have to have this open bracket. I mean, we can also have close. We have open arguments and closed arguments. You will learn about it later. Okay, so we have function, we'll have to define the function, then we'll have to, I mean, in here, ignore this part. We'll say it's a block of code. We'll have a block of code here, and then we'll have to use then we'll have to again call this. So instead of all this tiring processes, and if we just need a single line of function, so just a single line of function, we'll use lambda function. So it is a I mean, it is a small function and it can only be used for one line. Okay, so how many lines can lambda functions be used for? Uh, Yuga, how many lines? Uh, your audio is on.
Could you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll use 2 lines.
Okay. I just okay. Yeah. So technically, we can say you are correct, but it's just one line. Well, I guess you saw this part. Here we have this function here, and then we printed this function. So
Yeah,
technically, you are correct, but when you are referring it in a standard terms, it's just one line. So this is the one block, I mean, one code or one block of code we are going to use for the function. So we need to have a single, I mean, if we just need a single block of code, and if you want to execute it very quickly, then we use the lambda function. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll copy the exact same code. We'll not copy it. Uh, does anyone have any super memory or stuff? Does anyone remember the code which I just showed you? Okay, it's still showing. Yeah. Can anyone remember that same code or will write a new code? Okay. So this time I'll ask Ashish. No, Ashish I asked a lot of times. Uh, is Bharat here? Bharat is not there. Okay. Dhanalakshmi.
Yeah.
So I want to create a simple code where we use lambda. If you want, you can also use the previous one, which I showed you an example. But yeah, any kind of examples. It's simple. It's just one line of code and you try to execute it. But that one line of code, we'll put lambda there. So then it will be passed as a lambda function. That's it. So anything you can say.
Should I give example?
Yeah.
We can take the previous one, like calculating.
Okay. The calculator or the example I showed you.
Whatever.
Okay. So then Lakshmi said whatever. Yeah. So I guess it's my option now. Yeah. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna do the square. You guys know what a square is? What is Yuga? What is a square? Square of a number. What is two square?
4.
Three square.
3 square, 9.
Nine. Okay. So Yuga knows how to do squares. Yeah. So a square is basically a number multiplied by the number itself. So here is the square spelling correct? Uh, yeah, I think so. Yeah. So we'll do square is equals to then For defining a lambda function, we have the keyword lambda. So if you type lambda and then the entire line of code is a lambda function. So the function name will be square here, and lambda is just the keyword we are using to define this lambda function. So then I think you guys know what as x will. Okay. So if I don't know if you guys know it, it is a bit advanced topic. So I mean, it's not that advanced, but do these guys know what a set is? I mean, not the literal set list and stuff, but a set as in maths sets. Have you guys learned it? Did sir teach these guys? Tanishka. Uh, okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So this is something. Do they know what is this two line? I mean, these two words X belongs to, or even that is a new topic to them. Okay.
So you're asking if they know sets?
Yeah. I mean, not the
Like,
list sets tuples, not that set. It's a different set.
no.
Okay. Okay. You can just ignore this two letters. It is something which you learn later on, but we'll just uh type this. Okay. Mm, okay. Print brackets square. Then okay, something's okay. I put it outside square. Then we put again I mean brackets, and let's make it 10. Okay, we run this code 100. So what you guys will learn what these two lines, I mean letters are. It's very simple actually. It is what is f of x? I think you'll learn it in ninth standard linear equation. F of x. Is it what are your I mean what are your grades? Is there anyone who is below ninth standard? If yes, raise your hand. Okay, then Lakshmi is below ninth. Okay, so yeah, ignore this. Okay, so you can ignore this line. So what it basically belongs, I mean, says is x belongs to means is that whatever number we are putting inside this argument. So example, if you put 1000, uh, this x is equals to 1000. That is all what it means. You will understand the literal definition of it later on. So what this two lines does it does just give the argument. So if you type 9 here, what is 9 square? Does anyone know?
81.
Yeah, 9 square is 81. And what about 20 square? Does anyone know?
400.
Okay,
400.
20 square
400.
yeah. Okay, I'll give you a hard one then. What is 16 square? Anyone can answer. Even Tanishka and Angelina can answer.
289.
Okay. Tanishka, do you know the answer?
It's 256, right?
Yeah, this is 256. So by the time you guys reach 10, you will have to by heart the squares. So this will be a pretty, I mean, I guess in ninth standard you will learn about how to find squares and stuff. Ninth or eighth. Is it ninth?
Excuse me, you.
Yeah.
Uh, like when will the meeting end? Like, did you get the notification thing? Like, in 10 minutes it's gonna end like that?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Okay, I'll finish the meeting soon. Yeah, I don't want to take extra time. Yeah. Okay, so this is it for lambda function. It is just a simple line of code, and we use lambda uh, just to define the function. Instead of having the defined function, then having the block of code, we just type lambda, and then we have already have a function. Then we call the function here in square. So does anyone have doubts with lambda function? Okay, I'll take the
Can you
silence.
give another example, like not square, something else?
Okay. Um. Yeah. Removes x belongs to also. So let's do. mm, Okay. I want someone to give me an example. I'm not getting an example. Uh. Yeah. You want. You can give an example if you can.
Um, 14
Okay. 14
minus
minus.
mm, 14 minus 6
Okay.
into 8. uh, 7. Okay.
Okay. 14 minus 7. So what will happen if we print this code? Why does it show invalid syntax? Tanishka, I think lambda function is a bit complex topic for them. So, I mean, it is easy actually, but even the argument statements, I think we'll need to explain them clearly again before they can actually start doing codes in this.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so if you want, I can take the next class too. I'll detail explanation, I mean, I'll detail explain arguments so that I can continue this part. Uh, yeah, I guess that's it. We'll have to teach them arguments again so that they can actually understand this again.
Yeah, okay, sure. We'll meet again next week, and as Leo informed you guys to do the chats, you can do it and you can share it with Leo. And like if you don't know how to start or which one to choose, you can ask for his guidance. So he'll help you with the chats because like there are many, right? On Flourish there are many chats and you don't know some. So you can ask his suggestions and then you can do the chats and you can share it to him by this week. Okay. So that he can finalize it and select some of the good ones to present uh on in the workshop. So that's it for today. Leo, you will share the assignment in the group, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll share the assignment.
Yeah. Then you can share the recording with me. I'll upload it to YouTube and I'll share it. So
Okay.
that's it for today. And you guys have to work on like you have to practice. I feel like you guys only you only learn Python on Fridays when we teach. I accept that you don't practice. So, these are simple things, and if you are like, if you don't know them, then, you'll always be confused. In every class, you'll be confused and you won't understand anything. Whatever we teach further, you won't understand. So, you can practice because that's what I mean, the instructors cannot do for you guys. We can help you yeah. But instead of you, we cannot practice. So that's what you should do, right? So we'll help you with anything you need, but you can practice. You start and then we'll help you. Yeah. So that's it for today. Thank you, everyone.